Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CountryCast. Today, we are going to be sharing very emotional, yet beautiful, heartfelt, and passionate tributes left by some of the biggest names in country music for the late, great Eddie Van Halen. As most of you know, legendary rock guitarist Eddie Van Halen passed away yesterday at the age of 65 years old. This earth-shattering news was revealed by his son Wolfgang in a statement to social media. Wolfgang shared a photo of his father, and then alongside the photo shared the words that Eddie Van Halen had passed away. Wolfgang writes, "I can't believe I'm having to write this, but my father, Edward Van Halen, has lost his long and arduous battle with cancer this morning. He was the best father I could ever ask for. Every moment I've shared with him on and off stage was a gift. My heart is broken, and I don't think I'll ever fully recover from this loss. I love you so much. Pop." Eddie Van Halen may have spent his career in rock music, however his style of play and sound transferred over to all genres across the board, and he left a major impact on guitarists worldwide. And country music is definitely no stranger to Eddie Van Halen. The tributes that we have for you today come from Kenny Chesney, Keith Urban, and Brad Paisley. You could argue that Keith Urban and Brad Paisley are two of the most prominent guitarists in the genre today. And there is definitely some signs of Eddie Van Halen in their style of play. I don't think there is anyone out there that can say when they heard Eruption for the very first time that their jaw did not hit the floor and were just completely mesmerized at how Eddie Van Halen was able to play that riff. I can tell you that Keith Urban, Brad Paisley, and Kenny Chesney thought no different. Here are their tributes to the legendary rock guitarist Van Halen. Kenny Chesney writes, "I am devastated at the news of the passing of my friend Eddie Van Halen. He was a friend and a hero to anyone who has ever picked up a guitar and had a dream. Eddie and his brother Alex joined us on stage at one of our stadium shows in Los Angeles, and it was one of the highlights of my touring life and all of my summers on the road. I will never forget that night and how happy we both were that our musical paths crossed that night on stage. Rest in peace to the best guitar player that ever lived. We will miss you, Eddie Van Halen. Your music will live forever." And here are the photos that Kenny Chesney shared alongside his Instagram post. You can see the two of them really enjoying the time that they did get to spend together on that tour. Moving on to Brad Paisley, he writes, "I am so sad to hear we lost Eddie Van Halen today. I loved everything about the fire and style he brought to the guitar. I studied him. Heck, everybody did. We all wanted to play just like him, but no one did it quite like him. Thank you, Eddie, for being a pioneer. It's unimaginable what the guitar would be without you." Keith Urban shared, "Just heard the news of Eddie Van Halen's passing. This hit me hard. There are lots of great guitar players in the world, but very, very few true innovators. Players who seem to have arrived from a far distant planet and who bring a completely new color to the rainbow. Eddie Van Halen was this and so much more. Even without the finger tap, you had a player with extraordinary touch, tone, and a rhythmic pocket and bounce that floated like Ali in the ring. He was a master of complex solos that spoke to non-musicians. That is hard to do. The reason was the exquisite melody in his heart and the joy in his soul of playing for people, and it came through like a ray of sun we all felt. I say a prayer today for his family and friends, and from players like me all over the world who never got to meet him. I say thank you, Eddie. We love you." The passing of Eddie Van Halen left all of us music fans completely speechless. I think Keith Urban summed it up very well, just who Eddie Van Halen was on the stage and what he put behind every single time he played the guitar. And to think that Eddie Van Halen never even learned how to read music. He just watched his teachers play, and he would mimic and learn and grow off of that. Van Halen was a great band, an extraordinary band to say the least, and Eddie Van Halen was all the reason to make that band what it was. I am truly devastated by this, and just like many of you, I grew up on Van Halen. And when the news broke of Eddie's passing, for the music industry and for fans all over the globe, this really hit home and hit us hard. All you need is just a second of sound, and anyone out there would be able to point out that's Eddie Van Halen on the guitar. The influence and impact that Eddie Van Halen had across the board is truly amazing, and it is something that we will never forget. Our hearts and prayers go out to the Van Halen family and friends during this extremely difficult time. Guys, that will be it for today's video. Hit the subscribe button down below if you are new here. Turn the notifications on as well so you never miss out on any breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country. We love you, Eddie.